it's no secret. It's plain to see. I love you, and you love me. It's no secret. You know it's true. You love me. I love you. The only time we seem to meet is in the middle of the night. Only then can I feel your heartbeat. Till something's not right. Together I see you and me, far ways in all time. But not everyone would agree.
Don't worry about
a
it.
crime, it's no secret.
And you're not reading.
Huh?
It's plain to see. Yes, I love you, and you love me. And it's no secret. You know it's true. You love me. Yes, I love you. Each day I think of you, looking for some sign that you feel the same way too. And I know you're mine. We can't use no telephone, but others can hear. And all I get is that dial tone, but the message is clear. It's no secret, and it's plain to see.
How's that,
Oh,
everybody?
can
Did
you
you did everybody miss all of
can
that?
you hear Jill now?
Clap if you missed everything that I just said. Okay.
Glad I caught that.
I'm glad you caught that too. I was just having a great old time. Um, okay,
Well,
it's
would
not a
you
live
would you
show.
would you like to start the show over, Jill?
No, I don't want to start
You don't want to
over.
start
I'm just gonna
over?
no, I don't.
I want to start
No,
over.
please, no,
I
please
I
don't.
want to start.
Please
I,
don't. These daggone producers. Okay. But I will recap everything I just said. I said that today is my birthday. I'm 56 years old today. And I'm using the show to do an entire episode about my new attitude about birthdays, about birthday treats. For most of my life, I've always wanted an ice cream cake for my birthday. Um, and sometimes I guess I still want that. But this year I'm trying to do non-food treats. So to recap, you probably saw what I bought myself. I had books, more books. Books are always a good thing for me. I probably would buy a book every day, or at work I get them for free. Get a book every day, new book every day. This one is especially helpful, and I was thanking Denise, my sister-in-law, for suggesting this one. And this book is going to relate to my goal later tonight that I'll tell you about. Um, Even though I didn't or exactly ordered the size I really wanted, I got new workout attire because I believe that no matter your size, you can find clothes that flatter your body and make you feel good about yourself. So I decided to get workout attire so that I will actually work out. I was telling you about my love for Prince, but if you know me, you already know that. Last year I had a new calendar. This year I have a new calendar. This is what I asked for from my husband. So he obliges and gets me Prince every time. Um, and then I was thanking you, accountability partners, for being here. If you've ever been here for the show, you know that the whole reason I started the show was because I wanted accountability partners to help me stay focused and stay on track, or be there to pick me back up and get me on track on the weeks that I struggle. So thank you for being here. It's a real treat for me to see you here. And then I wanted to thank my family and friends, people who personally know me and have known me, because every birthday, well, every day is great because I know I'm surrounded by love. And I don't take for granted that I'm alive today. In recent, today there's been a lot of news. I've gotten texts, I've seen news, and in recent months, we've lost some great people. So I just wanted to say that I don't take for granted that I'm alive today. So that's how my new attitude about birthdays is to celebrate life, to actually celebrate life. And I don't need food to do that for me. All right. So that's it from, I didn't say what my first segment was, but if you'd like to play what the first segment song is, you may do that, producer.
This is the deal. This is the deal.
All right. So I usually start off with that, saying that the first segment is called "This Is the Deal." So that's the deal. That's the deal for today. It's my birthday, and I have a new attitude about how to treat myself and what to celebrate on this day. All right. Well, I'm ready for segment number 2, Mr. Producer. Segment number 2.
Do it, I can do it if I put my mind to it. If I put my mind to it, I can do it, do it, do it.
All right. If you're new to the show, what I'm saying that I can do is get on the scale and weigh myself in front of you. So it's time to do that. Thank you. Are you going to join me, Mr. Producer?
Yes, I am going to join you if you just give me a second.
Okay. So, uh, just want to tell you all while we're waiting. Oh, he's getting up now, so I'll tell you later. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, I am losing my. I'll just take that off. Whoa. Okay, hang on. If I don't fall, it keeps changing. It's still changing. I'm trying. All right, I'll lock it in there. Okay, ready? Woohoo! Woohoo! Got it? Okay, let's see if I can get back to my seat without falling. And put back in my ears. All right. So that was, I'm sure you saw it, but 160 even. I'm happy to say that last week it was 160.11. So I did lose a little bit. Yay! Woohoo! Also, the measurements we take just before the show. And I'm happy to say bust and waist are still the same, 42, 37, and 3/4. However, I lost 1 inch for my hips. I'm now at 40. Uh-oh, wait, I did that wrong. Oh, I'm reading the wrong one. Okay, 41 3/4. Last week I was at 42 3/4. So I've lost a whole inch from my hips. How did I do that? Again, I'm doing more movement every hour as I work at my desk job in my home by going up and down the steps. And I've started, the more I'm in the kitchen using the microwave, because I've shared with you all I'm not a cook, but I'm a microwave cook. And so every time I'm waiting for the microwave, I do push-ups and squats. So maybe that's working for me. So I'm very excited about that. Yay! I did it! Yay! Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And since you all didn't hear me say hi to you all at the beginning of the show, I'm going to do it again. So hi, Connie. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Denise. Hi, Stefan. Hi, Stacy. And Notorious Productions. Thank you all for being here. I'm very excited that you are. Yay! All right. Well, Mr. Producer, I'm ready for segment number 3.
Okay, it's your turn to share.
All right. So every week, I don't like to just hear myself talk in this show. I like to hear from you. So if you have anything that you would like to share about yourself or say to me, please hit that button and come up and talk to me. And the button that I'm talking about, in case you don't know, is the circle on the left-hand side, the bottom of your screen with the equal sign. And there I see. Hey, Daisy.
Hi,
Hi.
Jill. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
It's been a really good one.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm very glad to hear it. You're looking good.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
You
I
think-
wanted to share that I've been taking your advice and drinking red wine.
Wonderful. And how's that going for you?
I think it's been going well. I've stayed away from the hard liquor, and that's my goal.
Well,
So-
good. I had red wine, and I thought about you. I had red wine Monday night because I was doing a virtual holiday gathering with people,
Uh-huh.
and normally they share. Well, they did share mocktail and cocktail recipes, but I stuck with the red wine, and I thought about you as I drank it. So,
Oh,
so I'm in there
good.
with you.
Oh, good. Well, I have to share my loftier goal is to try and actually lose weight over the holidays.
Okay, you can do
I
it.
did that actually 1 year. 1 year I actually did lose weight over the holidays, so I'm going to try and replicate that by sticking with the red wine and not overeating at dinner.
Okay, okay. Well, if you would like, since I actually know your number, I can call you and be like, "Hey, this is what I'm having right now," or send you pictures like we've done in the past of that we're drinking our red wine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds
All
good.
right, you're on.
All right. Sounds good. Happy birthday.
Thank you, and thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Anyone else want to share anything about what they're doing or say something to me? If you're just joining us or joining this show, I actually lost a little bit of weight and an inch off my hips, and I'm still drinking red wine. So thank you, Daisy, for bringing that up. I lost weight, and I still drink this week, and I normally don't. So, and it's my birthday. Anybody want to say happy birthday or
Hap-
sing?
Happy birthday to you. Hey, Jill, I just saw we have another audience member. That is Brenda S.
Oh, hi, Brenda. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in, but hello and welcome. Hi, Connie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
Happy birthday. I would sing, but I'm just not going to go there this week. But I am putting something in the mail for you, so you can look forward to
Ooh.
getting that.
Oh, I'm very excited by that. And I bet and if I think I know it might be, then you will see it on my set in the future.
Oh,
By the way, my producer always tells I always forget, but my producer always reminds me after the fact. But I am in Studio 3, in case you all wondered where I am.
Yes, in Studio 3, one of our many studios, 1, 2, and 3. Hey, but Jill, Brenda sent you a comment and she said, hello.
Hello, Brenda. Nice that you came. Thank you very much for being here. And hello back. And Connie, thank you very much. I love you. Brenda, would you like to talk, or anyone else like to actually talk? I can send you an invitation to speak.
Jill, I think you're doing great on your weight thing.
Thank
Just
you.
keep it up. You know, a little bit at a time is better than nothing at all.
Oh yes. In this way, this quest of mine, it took a while for the weight to get there. It's going to take a while for it to get off,
That's
come
right.
off. So it's, steady wins the race on this one.
Well, I hope to be able to start something within the next couple weeks so I can have something positive to say about me. But I'll
Okay.
keep you posted on that. But you're doing
Yes,
good and
please.
you look great. You look
Thank
great.
you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I'll be in touch with you too. I will call you.
Okay.
I see that Charlie just came into the audience. Hi, Charlie. Welcome. I'm going to do a recap since a couple of people have just come in. So, if you've never been here before, this show is all about my quest to lose weight and become healthy. And every week for 30 minutes, I talk about my triumphs and my struggles. This week, it was a triumph. I lost a little bit of weight and I lost an inch off my hips. So I am celebrating that, and I am celebrating my birthday today by not having cake and other things that may hinder my progress. So the things that I have a new attitude about birthdays, and that's really to just celebrate that I'm alive and that I'm able to do this and that I'm actually feeling really good tonight. So I want to celebrate that. And that's what I'm doing tonight.
And Jill, if I can chime in, I'm tongue
You want to
tied
climb?
this evening. Yeah, I want to climb in, get right next to you. But if I can chime in, I just want to say I'm really proud of what you are doing. It's amazing. And I also want to give maybe a tip to the significant others, the partners of the person that's trying to lose weight,
Oh, that's good.
which is I really try not to tempt you with things that you shouldn't eat. So even though I'm not on a diet per se right now, I try not to tempt you with things that maybe you shouldn't be eating that probably I shouldn't be eating. Just I'm just trying to say, just remember to support the person that's trying to lose weight.
Yes. Yes. For everyone who doesn't know, the producer is my husband, Tony, and he's always been supportive. In fact, Tony, I believe you once wrote a poem about me that was like, that basically the gist was no matter what size I am, you'll still love me. Am I right about that?
Yeah, that is correct.
Yes, yes. So you've always supported me. But also at our wedding, he in our vows, Tony also promised me a lifetime supply of French fries because that's my favorite food. And it's still my favorite food. But I have learned to eat it in moderation because I'm not on a diet. I am changing my lifestyle. So I don't, in the program, I'm also part of a program that's associated with my health insurance. And in this program, they tell us not to restrict ourselves from anything. Just to have a different mindset and a different relationship about food. And so, years ago, decades ago, actually, food was just fuel for me, and I'm slowly but surely getting back to that mindset where I eat because I need to. I need to fuel up rather than. But I also understand that I don't want to have bad food versus good food either because then I'll crave the so-called bad food. So I just have a different mindset altogether about food. But thank you, sweetheart, for being supportive, and I understand what you just said about not tempting me with the things that you I love. And I've come to realize that one way for me to get by that, because Tony is the cook in our household, and everything he makes smells extraordinary. So I've learned to just eat when he does, but eat the things I've already planned to eat. And amazingly, and I sit and talk with him as opposed to watching TV while we eat. And amazingly, I'm not focused on what he's eating at all. So, but thank you for being supportive.
You're welcome. And I see we just had Greta come into the audience
Hey,
and
Greta, and
Stephanie with the beautiful baby.
oh, that's a beautiful picture. Hey, Greta, thank you for your birthday message. I did get it. Thank you. And hi, Stephanie. Welcome. All right, so we're
Wait,
in this.
before you go,
Yes.
you mentioned that you don't watch the TV while you eat. Now, why is that?
Because I've learned that when you eat mindlessly, so my mind isn't on the food, my mind is on something completely different. And before you, like, if you just eat and you're focused on something else, you may not realize, all of a sudden your plate's empty, it's gone, the food's gone. So you may not get that satisfaction of feeling full from eating as you go. So I'm mindful of that. So it does make it seems like a simple thing, or maybe, well, actually the concept didn't make sense at all to me when I first first heard about it, because I thought, well, if you're talking to people, are you mindlessly eating then too? Because you're focused on the conversation. But it actually works, or at least it does for me. Any other
Cool.
questions?
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Does anyone else want to say anything? Again, if you just joined this show, oh, we do have another person. Hi, Denise.
Hey there. Excuse me. How you doing? Happy birthday.
Thank you, and I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. So I was just thinking about accountability partners.
Yes.
And so over this last week, since your last show, I realized that I'm not the best. Because we were going to do and I don't know whether you're still doing it, the Advent Get Fit with Rick calendar. So I have been doing it straight. A few things
Wonderful.
happened from Friday. Since Friday, though, I have not done it.
Okay.
However, I will say that I have continued to walk on the treadmill.
Wow. That's
You know what I'm saying? So
impressive.
every day I've walked on the treadmill different times. But I also realized I didn't reach out to you to see how you were doing. And I could have told you that I wasn't doing so well. So today that just dawned on me. So going forward, definitely, I'll be in more contact.
I will do the same because I didn't reach out to you to see if you were doing that. So thank you for sharing. I haven't been doing the calendar, but because I'm a new member of the Get Fit with Rick program, he in his emails he actually suggests you start with this 7-day challenge that's more just like walking like his regular videos.
Yes.
So
yes.
I've been doing that instead.
Yes, because this one, if I click on, because it's a surprise what the exercises are going to be.
Right.
And I click on it and I'm going, oh, you don't think that's exactly what I'm feeling at the moment. Because some of them are intense. Some of them are intense. Even though it's mainly stepping and boxing, different things like that. It's definitely, like you're saying, movement. It's just a lot of movement. But some of them are like intense. So I realized, I said to myself, as long as I continue to walk and as long as I make my step goal every day. So right now, my step goal is 7,000. And
you've been making that?
Well, last week I did it for 8 days straight. The weekend came and we lost it. I had an impromptu gathering here for the first time. So the weekend I did not get those steps in, but starting Monday I did. So right now I'm on day 2 of continuous, or what's this Wednesday, 3. Or I'm getting ready to make my step goal in 100 steps. And 100 more steps.
Wow.
Which I couldn't be sitting here, because that's another thing. We don't have to sit while we're listening. I could be on the treadmill, actually, now that I think about it.
That is correct.
But I am sitting in a chair comfortably. But it gives you something to think about. And more power to you for actually getting on that scale. I can't even walk by the scale. So I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, and thank you for sharing all of that. You're talking about walking while you listen. I have thought today, it just entered my head and then it went right back out. I had this thought that maybe one day I'll do the show standing up and like walking in place. I know I'm looking at my producer like, do you think we could do that one time and see if I could like continue to talk to you while I do because that's 30 minutes right there, of talk, and maybe you all could walk with me while I talk.
Exactly.
So I'll do that. Thanks for that idea, Denise. You brought it back in my head, and now I think I'll go with it.
All right. Well, happy birthday again.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you. Love you.
Love you too.
All right. That's wonderful. Yay. Okay. Anybody else want to speak before I go on to the next segment? I'm having the best day. So thank you all. All right, well, let's get to the fourth segment.
I can do it. I can do it. If I put my mind to it. If I put my mind to it, I can do it, do it, do it.
All right. Well, speaking of what Denise was asking about, last week I said I was going to do that fitness advent calendar with her. I didn't do it. I did the other challenge, or started the other challenge instead. And this week, also because of something that Denise said, again, she said that she's reading, or she told my sister-in-law and me that she's reading this book called Atomic Habits. And I just started reading the book last night, but it talks about how it talked about our tendency, people's tendency to start a goal and either not reach it, or if it's long term, like what I'm doing right now, they fall off and they never get back on to trying to achieve that goal. So it talks about changing your system as opposed your system of reaching that goal. So my new goal, or my new thing for the week, will be to figure out what system I need, that I need to change to continue on this quest. So far, I feel like I'm changing some pretty big systems. So far, I've changed my mindset, which is the big one for me, about how to approach losing weight and getting fit. So I think I'll continue on that path as well. But really sit down and think of what other system I need to change in order to reach the smaller goals. So that's my new one for the week. All right. Well, actually, I'm a little bit over. Oh my goodness,
Yes.
I am so.
Yes, you are a little over, and you didn't see Dave and Sam.
Hi, Dave and Sam. How are you? And Sam, I think you had a birthday earlier this month. I think you're a December baby too. So if that's correct, happy belated birthday. Happy to see you guys, both of you.
And there's also Milana.
Hi, Milana, and I see Frankie too. So, hi everybody. I'll do a really quick recap, since you all are. I'm just seeing that you're here. So this week I did lose a little bit of weight. I lost an inch off my hips. I'm still on this quest. I'm trying to change systems. I'm trying to change my mindset. And speaking of changing mindset, I have a whole new attitude about how I celebrate my birthday. Usually it was with ice cream cake. From this day forward, it will be to celebrate that I'm alive, and do other, treat myself to other things like books and clothes and my favorite Prince calendar. That's going to be my thing. All right. So thank you everybody for being here tonight. I really, really appreciate you. You're listening to a song called Suns Out International by G-Day Production. The segment music that you heard throughout the show was a song called Real Cool Sunglasses by That Core Beat. Both are on BeatStars. Thank you, my husband, my lover, my life. Thank you. And thank you, my supporters, for being here. You're all really great accountability partners. You really are, because every time I know that you're going to show up, it really makes me think about things that are tempting me. So thank you all. And at 8 o'clock tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern, so in about an hour, Tony and I will be together doing our show, I'm Right, I'm Right. And we'll see you about that. And I think Dave and Sam are doing How Was Your Day after that. So thank you, everybody. Bye. See you next week.